the sky, vengeance in its eyes, vengeance in its eyes. All hope seems to die when he sees your eyes running through the night. Only takes him back, always out of sight, crowding through the night. Run, you can run, but you'll never hide. The walls are coming, you're running. The walls are coming, you're running. The walls are coming, you're running. The walls are coming.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to your watch along for our very last game of the season and our very last watch along of the season. Today, Wolves are playing at Liverpool at Anfield, and it's Jurgen Klopp's final game as Liverpool manager. So it's certain to be a very exciting day for everyone, and maybe Wolves can come in and ruin the party, but at least get a draw as well. Currently, Wolves sit 13th in the league. However, if games do go our way, and I'll show you on the table in a little bit, Wolves could finish either 10th or 11th, depending on how other games go. Liverpool currently sit third in the table, and whether they win today or lose, most likely they're going to stay third. So their position's not really going to change too much. But thank you to everyone who has joined us again on the watch along. Thank you for being part of the watch-alongs over this last half of the season, and I look forward to carrying these on later on. I'm just going to go in the comment section now. Thank you to everyone who's already put in their comments already. Terry said, good afternoon, everyone. Are you ready for an emotional afternoon of drama and probably a heavy defeat? It's the only time I can take one. Yeah, I think a lot of us is kind of in my memory of the Alex Ferguson saying goodbye of, it's kind of bigger than just a game in a way, and it doesn't really matter how the result goes. It's just exciting to see them. Terry, thank you so much. Terry thinks 5-0. I'm only thinking of 5-0 for Liverpool, 5-0 for us. Rebecca, hello, thank you for joining us today. Good afternoon, Carl. How are you? Hello, Sarah. Thank you for joining us today as well. Right, guys, if you haven't already, please, in the comment section, put in where you watch from today. So many of you who are regular people on this channel have come in. Again, thank you to Trudy for saying greetings from very sunny Cornwall. Hope you're having a lovely time. And thanks to everyone who's already joined in those comments already. Right, guys, so let's have a look at our lineups then. Jose Sarri's back in goal today after having a slight illness last week. In defence, Santiago Bueno comes back in to start with Max Kilman and Toti Gomez. In our midfield today, we're quite strong with Ait-Nouri. We have Bellegarde back, Lamina, Gomez and Semedo. And our two main forwards up front is Cunha and Hwang. Right, guys, we have about 6 minutes before we kick off. So let's have a look at what we think the scores will be today. Thank you to everyone who's already joined in the comment section. David Rose, thank you for joining us. He's watching from Portsmouth. Thank you so much. Julie, hello, welcome. Thanks so much for watching. Alan, hello, Chelsea watch from Dazzling, California. Looking forward to Wolves in the US for their friendly. Oh, fantastic. Thank you for joining us on there. And thanks to everyone. Some people saying they're from Worcester as well. Right, guys, before we kick off, I can see the scenes already. So it'll be an emotional day for Liverpool. In the comment section below, please let me know what you think the scoreline is going to be today. What are your match predictions? Last time we played against Man City, a lot of us were quite negative. But do you think maybe we could nick a win today or a draw? Or do you think the game's going to go as expected? Maybe Liverpool getting that last win for Jurgen Klopp? Thank you to everyone who's always telling me where you watch from as well. Judy saying she's watching Wolverhampton, representing the local. Braun saying anyone watching in America. Yes, there was just one person earlier saying Alan watched from America. Thank you for joining us on there. Daniel, welcome back to the watch long again. He's saying he's watching from Willenhall. Thank you so much for joining us. And the score predictions are coming in as well. 3-1 prediction. Carl, are you saying this for Liverpool? I'm going to guess you are. Alan, 3-1 Liverpool home for a 2-2 draw. I would take that. Take a draw today. Andrew coming in positive for a 2-1 with a Cunha win for Wolves. Fingers crossed. Thank you, God, for being watched for Bognor today. A 4-0 win for Liverpool. Oh, I hope not. I really hope we have a good one today. Rebecca saying watch from Wolverhampton. Thank you so much. Sarah saying, watching from sunny Bedfordshire, home for anything other than a whitewash. Would love a Neto or Hwang goal. Fantastic. Right, so I'll just give you an update. Jurgen Klopp is just in the tunnel. A lot of the Liverpool stands have got all their banners and posts out to kind of give him that welcome support. Just to kind of give you an overview of Jurgen Klopp's time at Liverpool. He has managed Liverpool from today 491 times. And in those games, he's won as a team 298. They've drawn 109 and they've only lost 83. So a fantastic record for Jurgen Klopp there. But also, it's not just Jurgen Klopp making history today. Mohamed Salah is also set to make his 250 games. So well done to Salah as well. Joe saying, watching from sunny Bilston. Rick thinks a 3-1 win for Liverpool. I don't think anyone yet has said that they believe Wolves could maybe nick a win. I've seen a few draws out there. Will the show actually game? No. So for the watch along, we can't live stream the games with us as you're watching. So you'll have my commentary and experience of the game as you're watching. But I would suggest is have the watch along and then have the actual game on the other side and we can watch it together. Right, guys, they are coming out now. If you haven't already, please put down in the comment section what you think the scoreline is going to be. Let me know if you think we're going to win 2-0, 3-0. Do you think Liverpool are likely going to win this one? As I think a lot of us expect today. But please let me know what you think. I really look forward to it. And also, I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who's joined us on the watch along since the beginning. The crowd and the fans are just coming out now. Just a reminder for you as well, if you are enjoying the channel, please go to Always Wolves Fans TV. Here you get instant reactions with the watch along, but also with Dave and Dazzling Dave himself. We always have some good content on there. So, for example, we discussed the VAR vote where Wolves are very prominent for. You have your match previews. You have the match reactions, you have the reactions to the manager press conferences. So if you are enjoying the channel, have a look on there. And if anything you out there you like, please join us on there as well. Right, guys, we're just waiting for the kickoff to start, and I'll start our commentary. Thank you to everyone who's always joining in on there. Julie, hello. Daniel says a 3-2 win for Wolves today. Always moaning, welcome back to the watch along. Thank you for always joining us. Marie, hello again from Birmingham. Thank you so much for joining us. Ashton, thank you so much for bringing in your prediction there. So they believe a 4-2 win for Liverpool today. Steve, welcome back. Thank you for joining us again. Thanks from Ontario, Canada. Thank you for joining us on the watch along again. Marie saying, come on, Wolves. And Andy saying, good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, Andy. Thank you for joining us. Right, guys. So we are just waiting for the game to kick off. Jurgen Klopp's just having his moment with his fans, and I will properly just start the watch along prominently. Right, guys, as we go through today, for the kind of first comment question, let's have a discussion about the league or our season so far. In the comment section, let me know what has been your favourite Wolves game this season, or the time that you were most proud of Wolves. Let me know in the comment section. I'd love to hear. So what has been your favourite game to watch Wolves this season? Let me know. And in Anfield, we've got the classic song to celebrate the team here of You Never Walk Alone as we wait to start kickoff. I'm just taking in the You'll Never Walk Alone there. It's really lovely for Jurgen Klopp today. Right, guys, thank you so much for joining that. So Godfrey saying his favourite game of the season for Liverpool was the Man City game at home. It was a fantastic game, that was. Rebecca with the Tottenham away game. Oh, fantastic. Daniel, thank you. Daniel said his favourite game of the season was beating Man City at home or Chelsea away when we beat them at their own ground. Oh, fantastic. Andrew saying when we beat Man City earlier in the season, a lot of people picking that one, and Sarah as well going for the City win. Absolutely. And quite a lot of people haven't mentioned the West Brom game in the FA Cup. I think that one's been one of my favourites. Richard, thank you again for joining us on the watch along. Thank you so much. And Terry again saying the Man City home win at the start of the season. And Carl agreeing with you. So we've got the Spurs game and the Chelsea away game. Okay, Anfield have just finished singing You'll Never Walk Alone. You can see Jurgen Klopp's already getting quite emotional there. See a little bit of a tear in his eye, as he should be. A clap for him. Well done. Right, guys, as we know today, there are so many other games going on. So I'm going to keep you updated as we go through the game as well. So to start off with, remember, Arsenal and Man City are both going for the league today. If Man City win their game against West Ham as normal, then they will win. However, Arsenal still could win the league if Man City mess up. So let's see what happens there. Right, guys, the game has just kicked off. It is obviously Liverpool 0, Wolves 0. And Liverpool have started with the ball. They have a throw-in. Liverpool with the ball. Liverpool passing the ball around defence. Ball forward by Liverpool. Gomez cleans up. Gomez finds Ait-Nouri, goes out for a throw-in for Wolves. Liverpool have won the ball back. Liverpool pushing forward. Mo Salah puts the ball in, goes straight to the goalkeeper of Wolves. Thank you to everyone in the comment section putting those in. Marie saying, I'm a Wolves fan, however, I'd like to say good luck to Klopp. Absolutely. 2-1 win, saying for Liverpool there. Cole Mikey believes it's going to be a 4-0 win for Liverpool today. Joe says Sark kicks the ball, puts it straight back into Liverpool possession. Liverpool pushing forward now with Salah. Wolves win the ball back with Cunha. Cunha's surrounded by 4 Liverpool players. Liverpool get the better of him there, but Gomez wins the ball back. Good fight by the Wolves Liverpool players here. Lamina cleans it up. Back to Toti Gomez. Back to Gomez. Back to Lamina. Good movement there by Bellegarde. Bellegarde stops, saying that he's been niggled and deserves a foul, and he does win it. I would like Wolves players to do that a little bit more, kind of saying, I deserve a foul here. I think a lot of the top clubs do that. Man City have just put one hand on the trophy. They are 1-0 up against West Ham in the first 2 minutes of the game with Foden. Currently, Man City will sit on 91 points and Arsenal are on 87. So if Arsenal do want to win the league today, they've got to hope that Man City lose their game and Arsenal win. But there's a long way to go yet. And Peter, thank you for joining us again on the watch along. Peter says, whatever happens, best message to Jurgen. Absolutely. Always man showing his support for City there between Liverpool and City winning the league. Ain't nor of the ball for Wolves. Gomez pushing forwards. Opportunity for Wolves here to shoot. Gomez tries to shoot for the ball, blocked by Liverpool. Kwanzaa was a really good defence there. Wolves coming up again. Goes out for a goal kick for Liverpool. Wolves doing quite well at the start of this game. Just to remind you guys as well, further on down the league as well, Chelsea, if Newcastle on 58 points, Chelsea on 61. Man United did just go above Newcastle, but it looks like their goal has been taken away as to make it 0-0 for Brighton and Man United. So a lot of positions moving around today. Wolves have a loose ball, go straight back to Liverpool defence, and we are 5 minutes in. Liverpool pushing forward with Alistair. Diaz back to Robertson. Gakpo to Mohamed Salah. Salah trying to find Gakpo, but Ait Nouri defends well and clears it. Liverpool winning the loose ball back. Loose ball, Van Dijk there, gives possession back to Wolves. Right, guys, let's give you an update. We are 6 minutes in. Arsenal and Everton are still 0-0. Brentford, Newcastle 0-0. Brighton, Man United's 0-0. So Man United's goal must have been disallowed. Burnley are losing to Forest 1-0. Chelsea and Bournemouth are 0-0. Palace, Villa 0-0. Obviously, we know what's going on between Wolves and Liverpool. Luton and Fulham, no goals. Man City 1-0. Sheffield United and Spurs 0-0. Liverpool build a possession from the back. Robertson with the ball for Liverpool. Pass it to Gakpo. Elliott passed it back to Robertson. Robertson to Endo, back to Robertson. Ball finds Elliott. Elliott crosses it in. Cleared by Ait Nouri for Wolves. Elliott coming forward again for Liverpool. To Luis Diaz. Back to Robertson. Robertson pushed across the box. Opportunity for Liverpool. Clear it, boys. Clear it. Wolves getting away. Ait Nouri moving forward. Can Wolves find a counter attack from here? Wang Ki-chan with the ball. Wang Ki-chan passed it back to Gomez. Andrew saying, if we do win today and celebrate my birthday, a lot happier tomorrow. Well, happy early birthday, Andrew. Hopefully, maybe Wolves can find a win today, or at least, hopefully, you'll be satisfied with a draw if we can. Totti getting the loose ball. Kilman kicks the ball out. It's a throw in for Liverpool, and we're already 10 minutes in. Van Dijk, Diaz, Good fight here between Semedo and Diaz there. Semedo had the better of Diaz this time. Robertson, cross it back to Elliott. Elliott into Gakpo. Wolves clear it, goes straight back to Liverpool goalkeeper. Elliott. Diaz possibly looks slightly offside there, but he has been called. And Santiago Bueno gets it away for Wolverhampton Wanderers. It is 0-0 still. We're still surviving. Still to 0-0. Elliott takes a shot, blocked by Wolves. Moncunia. Well done. Bellegarde. Bellegarde, foul on Alexander Arnold. Alexander Arnold takes it quickly. Wolves clear it again. Always mounting. Yotta's on the bench today. Yeah, not starting at the moment. Ball back towards Liverpool goalkeeper again. Wolves start. Liverpool are building from the back. Diaz pushing forward. Looking for the run of Gakpo there, but Wolves clear it. Sarr gets it away quickly. Thank you, Carl, for that one. Yep, he's on the bench. Quanta with the ball for Liverpool. Pass it to Endo. Pass it to Elliott. I'm not wearing a Chelsea top. There's actually nothing on it that says Chelsea on it. It's just because it's blue. Maybe on blue for the Jurgen Klopp leaving. Andrew Robertson. Back to Diaz. Van Dijk. Van Dijk had a shot at goal, goes straight to the goalkeeper. 12 minutes in, Wolves doing okay so far. Liverpool have a majority of possession, which you'd probably expect, but Wolves have had a couple of opportunities going forward. So overall, I'm quite happy with Wolves so far. Hopefully, if we can keep it 0-0, and then we go into the second half, at least we can keep Liverpool honest and maybe we can nick a goal at the end. But I'm happy with this so far. It could be a lot worse. Nori and Gomez fighting for the ball against Diaz. Diaz comes out better. Elliott pushing forward now. Salah against Lamina. Salah wins that one. Salah. Well done. Semedo wins the ball off Salah. Pushes Wolves forward. Nori passes it back to Lamina. Then Nori. Gomez. Nori runs into no man's land there. Gives, but luckily the ball comes off Liverpool player, so it's a throw-in for Wolves. Right, guys, let's give you an update on some scores here. All the other games are 0-0 apart from Burnley Forest. Forest lead 2-0 now. Palace lead 1-0 against Villa. City still lead 1-0 against West Ham, and Spurs have just scored a goal against Sheffield United. Those are all the games so far with goals in them, including our own. Liverpool with the ball currently in their defence. Robertson pushing forward again. Chelsea have just scored against Bournemouth to make it 1-0. I'll keep an eye on it just in case VAR says no to it, but I'll just keep you updated on that one. Salah pushing forward for Liverpool. Nora doing well to make and go backwards there. Passed it back to Endo. No, to Elliott. Salah, Elliott, quick passes there. Diaz takes a crack at goal, but goes straight to the goalkeeper. Wolves doing quite well at the moment. They're forced Liverpool to take shots from outside the box or just outside the box, and they're not paying off. They're going straight towards Sarr at the moment. So hopefully Wolves can keep it this way. Daniel, thanks for the question. Hello, Chelsea. What do you think will come from Wolves asking to the VAR to be scrapped? I think I said earlier on in the week when we did the VAR show on the channel, I highly doubt Wolves will be able to get enough seats to get rid of VAR completely. I don't see a lot of the teams, especially in the top 6, removing VAR, even though I'd like them to. But I agree with a lot of the guys who are on there. I think that at least it shows that we're unhappy with how VAR is being used and with the conduct of the referees. So hopefully, even if VAR is not scrapped, it will change how VAR is used, especially when you're looking at subjectivity. The decision-making needs to be more clear. And also, I did agree with looking at maybe having ex-football players as referees. I don't have a problem with VAR because VAR is just a tool, but the referees behind VAR and how we're using it isn't working. So fingers crossed the VAR is removed. If it's not, then hopefully some change will be made. Andrew coming in. Yeah, Jurgen Klopp did say that he would scrap it now, but obviously he's leaving Liverpool, so he's probably doesn't have to be as diplomatic as he would have been before. But fingers crossed VAR is gone, so I can't stand it. Wolves pushing forward. One takes a shot, and it goes wide. But it definitely gets a touch. It looks like it's going to be a corner for Wolves. But yeah, I absolutely can't stand VAR. I think it's completely ruining the experience of football. You're starting questioning what is a red card, what isn't, what's a foul. So it needs to be moved. Sarah, definitely, yeah, it does show Wolves are listening to fans, but also as well, it also matters about their pockets as well, because if Wolves had got these points this season, they'd be higher in the league, making more money off the Premier League. So I do think they care about the fans, but also money talks as well. Okay, Wolves have got a corner. Can we find a goal out to this? We're 80 minutes in. Ball taken. Kittleman gets a touch of it. Lemina's trying to pick up the loose ball there. Lemina passing it back to Bellegarde. Careful, Bellegarde. Well done. Back to Semedo. Semedo crosses it to find Nori. Liverpool get the ball away. And it's a throw in for Liverpool. But it's a really interesting conversation, guys. In the comment section, let me know, would you scrap VAR completely? If you had your choice, would you scrap VAR completely? Or what would you change about VAR to keep it? Let me know in the comment section. Do you want VAR or do you not? Because even though you're a Wolves fan, we haven't had the best experiences. Some of you might not be objective to VAR, so let me know. Do you want VAR or not? Liverpool make a quick throw-in. Elliott with the ball. Diaz holding up the ball there against Semedo. Passes it back to Robertson. Diaz with the ball. Diaz to Alistair. Robertson. Back to Van Dijk. Elliott. Endo. Alistair. Back to Gakpo. Back to Endo. Elliott. Wolves doing quite well at the moment, holding their defensive shape, making Liverpool go back to their defence, doing quite well at the moment. Thank you to everyone who's putting in the comment section, would they keep it or not? Daniel says, I didn't want it from the start. It's making football a mess. I can handle human error. Yeah, I think a lot of us were saying, weren't we, of if referees make a mistake, at least it's the referee on the pitch. Liverpool coming forward again, and Wolves get it away. Kilman defends it, goes out for a corner for Liverpool. But none of us asked for it. And also, I do think the quality of refereeing has gone down because they know that the officials are going to be looking at it at the park and they're not doing the correct job. Godfrey says scrap VAR. Marie says, as a Wolves fan, I think it should be scrapped. Joe says scrap it if it's not being used fairly. Sarah says only to be used for clear and obvious errors, if at all overused at the present. And Pete says VAR out. Thank you everyone for joining that comment section there. I think for majority of us already, I think a lot of us are feeling the same thing of it's ruining the football experience. It's supposed to be removing human error, but it's not. And I think it's making it harder when we're looking at something so closely by literally like a fingertip of being on or offside. I find that completely ridiculous. But also it's the length of time it takes to make decisions. If it's a clear and obvious error, it doesn't take 5 minutes to find out if it's right or wrong. A clear and obvious error should be done quite quickly. If it's taking them 4 to 5 minutes, then the referee on the pitch has to go and check it on the TV screen. It's not a clear and obvious error. It's taken too long. Okay, Liverpool coming forward with Elliott. 21 minutes in. McAllister. Good defending there by Nori. Goes out for a goal kick for Wolves there. Just runs a bit too far for Alexander-Arnold. Terry coming in saying, I don't want VAR, but if it would stay, I'd like to see the offside be given with daylight between the players, not big toe decisions. Handball should be made clearer. Definitely, I think with how they use the VAR, it's just making the game too kind of robotic and forensic. And I think a lot of people are mentioned on the VAR show that, on Wednesday, I believe, very similar things to what you guys are saying, that it's ruining the quality of the game and the experience. And even then, when we looked at Man United scoring the goal, it's just been overwritten by VAR. So you can say someone scored, but you can't rely that that goal actually stands. That's why normally if I have the score predictions on here or the goals, I'll normally leave it for a few minutes before I even mention it to anyone on here, just in case VAR changes their mind. So I think a lot of us are agreeing there. Right, guys, we're 22 minutes in. It's Liverpool 0, Wolves 0. Liverpool are coming forward with the ball with Robertson at the moment. Wolves are holding their shape quite well, but can we make it to half-time 0-0? Maybe we can nick a goal then. Let's have a look. Back to Van Dijk. Daniel coming in here with some really good ideas about the problem of VAR and how it goes back 2 to 3 phases. Absolutely. When you're looking at decisions that are 2 or 3 phases behind the play, how far do you go back to question if it's allowed to be standing? Absolutely agree with you there. Right, guys, we are 23 minutes in. Our Wolves players just on the ground here. Hopefully you'll be okay. I think it's Nori. Yeah, no, sorry, it's Nelson Semedo on the floor there. Hopefully you'll be okay. He's sitting up. He's holding his right chest, but he is getting up. It looks okay. Don't want any injuries today. Right, guys, so just give you an update. Arsenal still can't find a goal against Everton. It's 0-0. Newcastle have got 2 goals against Brentford. Brighton United are still 0-0. Forest still leading 2-0 against Burnley. Chelsea still leading 1-0 against Bournemouth. Palace the same against Villa. Obviously, we know what's going on here. Luton and Fulham, there's no breaking of the deficit yet. Man City have just put an extra finger. They've got their hands. They've got 1 extra finger on the trophy. They're 2-0 up now. And Sheffield United are still losing to Spurs. There's just a pause in play at the moment because of Semedo's knock, but he seems okay. And the game has re-kicked off and Wolves have the ball. Santiago Bueno, back to Lamina. Always moaning, arguing. Should we be able to challenge the decisions? Daniel says, and the VR should have a time limit to make decision, like 30 seconds. Carl, Chelsea, do you think a challenge system would be a good idea in the game for the captains? I think it would just make the game even more longer. I mean, if the game's been extended by 5 or 10 minutes all the time, I appreciate the idea of being able to challenge it. I think at the end of the game, I think maybe teams should have a period after the game, maybe 10 to 20 minutes, to question a decision. But I don't know if that would actually work during the game. It's a nice idea. Maybe it could be like tennis, for example. Even if you don't watch it, in tennis, you could argue 3 times. So if the ball went out and you thought it was in, you could challenge that 3 times. But I don't know if it'd work in football. It's a nice idea. But I do think having those challenge systems, it would just take time off the game. And the games are already going on far too long anyway. And again, I think this proves why we need to get VAR. The quality of the referees needs to be better. And the VAR needs to be scrapped so referees take accountability. And I would like, if they keep VAR for the big decisions, I want to hear what they're saying to the people at the park, to know what their conversations are. Or they have to do a press conference at the end of the match. Players have to, and managers have to discuss the game. Referees should have to discuss the quality of their performance as well at the end of the games. I wouldn't mind that. Little player's just gone down. McAllister there. Hopefully you'll be okay. Just give you an update on statistics. Unsurprisingly, Liverpool have majority of possession, 74%. But total shots, Liverpool have had 8 and we've had 2. So not too shabby for Liverpool there. Wolves have made 3 saves compared to their 1. And obviously, shots on target, Wolves have had 1 shot on target and Liverpool have only had 3. Okay, there is a VAR check, ironic. Looking for the challenge of Semedo on McAllister. They've slowed it down. They've just stopped the picture at the worst moment for the Wolves player. It looks like Semedo's studs have went on the leg of McAllister, but what is the decision going to be? Ah, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So, the VAR has come in. Originally, the referee gave a yellow card. The VAR asked the referee to go and check it because they think it might be a red card offence. The referee on the pitch has agreed, and Nelson Semedo has gone off. Wolves are now down to 10 men. But studs were showing it wasn't a very good challenge. He knows he should do better than that. He's not going to get away with that VAR. But it's going to make it much harder for Wolves now. Andrew saying this is why VAR needs scrapping. Let's have a look at this. Replaying it again. Semedo has gone in. Let's see if he's looking at the ball or not. He is looking for the ball, but by the time his foot gets there, the ball is gone and he still clamps his foot down. But in slow, when the VAR slows it down, it looks a lot worse than it actually is in real time. When they're slowed down, they're not the reality of the game and not the pace of the game. So if you're watching it in speed, I definitely say it's a yellow card, no question. Slowing it down and putting the picture right where Semedo's foot clamps the Liverpool player, it looks terrible. So VAR always making things look a lot worse than they actually are. But we are down to 10 men, unsurprisingly. But we're still 0-0. Think of the positives. 30 minutes gone. We're 0-0. Wolves are going to probably have to defend the rest of the game. But let's see if we can keep a clean sheet for the end of the season. Could be brilliant. Marie saying, I agree, that is a joke. Always Man, it says refs can't make decisions on the field. I thought you were going to say Anfield then. Scared to make decisions at Anfield. Neil White says anyone who wants to give VAR is total corruption. McAllister's back on the field for Liverpool, and Liverpool have a corner taken by Elliott. Elliott finds Diaz on the near post, but goes straight out for a goal kick for Wolves. Always Manning, yes, Salah is playing. He hasn't been lighting Anfield alight, but he certainly has had some of the ball. Currently, in the games at 4 o'clock kickoffs, we are the only team with a red card so far, so going well. And Wolves player, Liverpool players down again. It's Andrew Robertson who's gone down. Challenge between Bellegarde and Robertson. Robertson just lands awkwardly on his back. Hopefully he may be able to walk it off. 31 minutes in. Still waiting for Robertson to be taken off. Still getting some medical treatment there. With 31 minutes gone, we're still 0-0 between Liverpool and Wolves. Robertson is up. Let's see if he's going to come back on the pitch. Robertson looks like he is coming back on. Might be just temporarily until they make the change, but he seems okay, so game will restart. Okay, game's kicked off again. Wolves with the ball. Always bounding. Check the City score, please. Always ask, please. It's still 2-0 to Man City. I will tell you as soon as anything changes, I am on it. I promise. I'm straight on it. I'll let you know if anything's changed. I will do. Elliott comes forward. Oh, Liverpool score. McAllister scores for Liverpool to make it 1-0. Liverpool fans celebrating there. McAllister gets the first goal of the game. 1-0 to Liverpool. Let's have a replay of that there. Elliott crosses the ball. McAllister scores. Nice work there by Elliott. Good header by McAllister. Goes straight into the left-hand corner. Nice goal by McAllister. Good goal for Liverpool. Well done, Liverpool. Gary coming in saying, find the football, a very hard experience, but might be putting his time into something else, maybe darts or something. Well, if you want to keep up to date instead of paying for the pre-season tickets, go on Always Wolves fan, watch the watch along, you keep yourself updated there. Again, thank you to everyone who's joined us on the watch along today. If you haven't already, and if you've got a spare second, can you smash that like button for us for the last watch along of the season? Just let us know that you're enjoying it. And thank you again to everyone who's joined us on the watch along every week. For those who have been coming in, even if it's your first time, thank you for joining us. And please smash that like button so we like it and you like it too. Liverpool have another shot at goal. It goes over. We are 36 minutes in. Not much differences in the other 4 o'clock kickoffs. When we get to half time, I will update you on all the games during the half time. So keep your eyes peeled for that one. Corner for Liverpool. Kilman gets it away. Finds Cunha. Liverpool win the ball back. Elliott. Peter, I do agree with you. Showing decisions in slow motion always makes the challenge look worse than it actually is. He does have his studs up, but looking at it in real time, it does look like his eyes are on the ball. But even if you touch your studs on someone, you are going to be in trouble. 123 North Street says, if Jeff Shee thinks we'll put up with more of this next year. Overall, look, we've had an okay season. I think the problem is at the start of the season, a lot of us believe we'd either be where we are now or fighting for relegation. We had a fantastic period when we were going in the FA Cup and going in the league, but I do agree that the lack of investment in the team, we have a very small squad. As soon as we got some injuries, we can't field 2 Premier League sides, where if you look at Man City, they've got 2 or 3 teams. Liverpool can play 2 teams. Arsenal have 2 teams, they need it. Wolves have to play their best 11 every time to win. Our second team is nowhere near good enough to find wins in the Premier League, and we need to reinvest in the squad for next year. I absolutely agree with you there. Godfrey, thanks. Looking forward to the American football. And Always Mountain says, I think next season, if we don't get our butts in gear, we'll be championship bound. We definitely need to reinvest into the club. We've got some fantastic players, though. We do have Cunha. Huang's good, even though he came back from the Asian Cup a bit tired. Bellegarde's been okay. Opportunity there for Wolves. Bellegarde trying to find Huang, but Huang misses it. We are nearly 39 minutes in. No change to the other games at the moment, the other game scores, so we'll update you at half time. Liverpool come forward again with Mohamed Salah. Salah finds Alistair. Back to Elliott. Back to Endo. Back to Arnold. To Elliott. Gakpo. Robertson. Back to Gakpo. Gakpo takes a shot. Sarr saves it. Goes out for a corner for Liverpool. Always Marlon said, we signed players to go out on loan, not for the first team, so we can't moan. We only got ourselves to blame for this position. Look, if you're going to moan at anybody, you have to moan at the ownership who's buying in the players. We have an okay squad. If we don't reinvest in the team and other clubs do around us, we are only going to be stagnating and getting worse. So unless we invest, we're not going to do any better. Simple as that. And if we don't reinvest, we're going to be stuck where we are. So if we don't reinvest, we're done. Liverpool coming forward. Salah, goal, 2-0 Liverpool. And then we'll get more results like this. That goal really came out of nowhere, really, for Liverpool. We are 40 minutes in. It's Liverpool 2, Wolves 0. Whoever said the 4-0 for the prediction, it seems like it's going on your side there. So, corner for Liverpool. Gakpo finds Salah. A little bit messy there for Wolves. Let's see if our goalkeeper could have done a little bit better. So, Gakpo goes off the head of Kilman. Salah kicks it in. Gomez is on the line. He does try to clear it, but he kicks it back up and it goes right back into the goal for Liverpool. So Gomez does try to clear it, but it's just we can't manage it there. But not a very good goal to concede there for Wolves. At least we have a break for a little bit after watching. We've had a very hard end of the season, haven't we? Looking at it overall, double checking. In the last 9 league games, we've lost 6, we've drawn 2, and now we're going to lose 7 in the last 10. So it hasn't been a very good end for Wolves this season. Really disappointing. Oh my God. Arsenal's day is getting worse. Everton have just scored against them at home for Arsenal. Arsenal, you can't have a whimper like this at the end of the season. You've got to win your last game. Hi, Roger. Thanks for joining us again. Liverpool pushing forward again with Mohamed Salah. Elliott. Salah clears it. This is not looking pretty for Wolves. I want this first half to end so we can regroup. Cunha pushing forward. Come on, Cunha. Really? Okay, referee has got Anfield eyes there. I'm sorry. It's Cunha trying to push forward. He's just giving the ball back to Liverpool. I find that ridiculous. Liverpool pushing forward with Diaz. Diaz goes past Bellegarde. Gakpo goes way wide for Liverpool. I can't wait. Maybe like next season. Imagine if we win like 1 or 2 games on the Watchalong like in a row. Imagine it. I don't think I've actually been on a game where we've actually done well, but I feel like the Watchalong started at like the time when everything's like going bad for Wolves. So hopefully next season we'll have some wins on here. Oh, well done, Arsenal. Arsenal make it 1-1, so they haven't completely chucked away the league so far. Newcastle are battering Brentford. They're 3-0 up. Forest still the same. Chelsea still the same. Palace still the same. Fulham the same. Man City, it's 2-1. It's 2-1. So West Ham have clawed a goal back. See, Arsenal, don't give up yet. You never know what can happen. Spurs still leading Sheffield United. Always moaning. Do you think West Ham have done a Tottenham and allowed City to win because they don't want Arsenal to win? I'm going to say this, and if any of these fans of West Ham or Spurs are on here, please don't get offended, but I don't think West Ham or Tottenham are a good enough team to actually be in control of those games against City. I don't think Spurs had the capability of deciding whether they wanted to win or not. I don't think West Ham do either. I think that's too much flattery to them, to be honest. Too much flattery. I think Man City would have battered them either way, to be honest. Ellie, good afternoon. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. Call Mike and saying my 4-0 prediction is getting nearer. Definitely need to sort out a defence on next season. A few defenders. Definitely we need to reinvest. especially since Dawson's been injured. It hasn't been very good. My son is just getting in the way there. If I go there, am I still in? Yeah, I'll stay here. So guys, it is lightning sun in here, so just trying to keep the light. Sorry if you can see that on the camera. Right, guys, we are 44 minutes in. Let's see how much extra time is going to be, because there has been some stoppages in play for maybe 5 minutes or so, maybe 5 or 6 minutes. Let's see what comes up. Just waiting for the added time now for the first half. Bellegarde with the goal, the ball. I wish it was goal. Bellegarde's ball. Back to Kilman. 7 minutes added on. Currently, Man City are 4 points clear in the league. They've got a hope. Man City really need to lose and Arsenal need to win to have a hope here. I really don't see the league going to anybody else. Yellow card for a Wolves player there for Toti Gomez on Elliott. Gary Rutter saying, sell the loss and start again. Realistically, come on, it's not going to happen. Looking at teams so far then, after half-time, we'll have a look at our team and see who would be willing to let go and who we'd want to buy in. Overall, I do think there are lots of players I'd like to keep, so we'll have a look at that in half-time. We're 4 to 6 minutes added into extra time here. 7 minutes for added time for the first half. We are still 2-0 for Liverpool. Cunha's down on the floor. Another Liverpool player on the floor. They're all tired, obviously. They're done for the end of the season now. They can't make it. Ellie saying we really need to reinvest in our back line. We can see about Dawson. We struggle. Definitely, I absolutely agree with you, Ellie. Without Dawson, we've looked really uncomfortable. And I think it is really questioning whether Kilman should be the captain. I don't think he's leading that back line very well. Godfrey saying the only one worth keeping is Cunha. The rest are a liability. Always man saying we Wolves players, we have a lot who are not of the standard of the league. So a lot of negativity at the moment, but understandable because of how we've played, really, especially since the Newcastle away game. We haven't played very well, and yeah, we'll get more into our team in a little bit and think about who we want to keep and who we want to get rid of. Sarr has the ball, quick distribution out to Aït-Nouri. Well, again, remember, guys, we are down by 1 man as well, so this is going to get more and more tough for us today. Aït-Nouri wins a foul for Wolves. Lamina going to take the foul kick. Lamina crosses it to Aït-Nouri. Aït-Nouri being pushed out then. Liverpool win the ball back. Gomez wins the ball back. So Liverpool put more aggression onto the Wolves player. They win the ball back, nothing. Gomez wins the ball back with the same amount of aggression. A foul's given straight away to Liverpool. If I don't mind either way, just make it fair. Don't give one to one team and one that's exactly the same to the other are different. That's where we start to question the reliability of referees here. Brian, thank you so much. I'm a Liverpool and Wolves fan. It was great seeing, nice to meet you on your channel. Thanks so much for joining us, mate. Really appreciate it. Rick saying, good job, it's sunny. can just get tipsy now. Absolutely enjoy the sunshine. We do hardly have it. As soon as this watch along's done, I'm going straight out into the sun as well. And thank you again for joining us. We are 49 minutes in. Liverpool have a corner. Header, and Sarr wins the ball back. It is a free goal kick for Sarr. Eddie says, Cunha or Lamina is captain for me. Kilman isn't captain material. E.g. the Crystal Palace game, it was Cunha and Lamina. I couldn't see from where I was that got all the players together. Definitely, I do not think Kilman in this team is a leader. That I don't mean I'm not going to question his kind of love for the club or anything like that, but I don't see him shouting. I don't see him organising the team. I think there are a couple of different options should have gone for. Originally, I did think they'd give it to Lamina or Cunha originally. I wouldn't mind if Dawson's playing. I don't mind if Dawson's captain. I do think he leads that line, that defensive line, when he's playing quite well. But yeah, I agree with you. I think Kilman isn't the best captain material for this team. Another corner for Liverpool. We are 51 minutes in for this first half. Liverpool have a corner. Nori clears it. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold with the ball. Cunha wins it back. Cunha is squeezed out by 3 Liverpool players. And that's the first half done. Liverpool lead 2-0 against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Right, guys, take a breath. I'll be back in just around 2 minutes. We're going to have a little video interval and just till then, and then we'll recap and go through the game so far. We'll have a look at how Wolves been playing, look at statistics, and we'll look at the table and where everyone stands currently. I'll be back in just 2 minutes.
Blackpool's mountain high, full moon in the sky. Vengeance in its eyes, vengeance in its eyes. All hope seems to die when he sees your eyes running through the night. Only takes him back, always out of sight, traveling through the night. Run, you can run, but you'll never hide. The walls are coming, you're running. The walls are coming, you're running. The walls are coming, you're running. Walls are coming, you're running. Hunting as a back, strength in attack. There's no turning back, there's no turning back. All go piercing eyes, focus on the prize. Howling through the night, only takes from back. Full moon in the sky, black wolf bears you cry. Run, you can run, but you'll never hide. Blackpool's mountain high, full moon in the sky. Vengeance in its eyes, vengeance in its eyes. All hope seems to die when he sees your eyes running through the night. Only takes him back, always out of sight, traveling through the night. Run, you can run, but you'll never hide. The walls are coming, you're running. The walls are coming, you're running. The walls are coming, you're running. Walls are coming, you're running. Hunting as a back, strength in attack. There's no turning back, there's no turning back. All go piercing eyes, focus on the prize. How howling through the night only takes one back. Full moon in the sky, black wolf bears you cry. Run, you can run, but you'll never hide.
Hello everybody, welcome back. Thank you. Just 1 minute just to grab myself some water before we kind of review the first half. Right guys, thank you to everyone who's already joined in the comment section. Godfrey saying, thank God it's over, another wonderful performance from a bunch of overpaid rabbits. Not very happy there, Godfrey, with the result there. A lot of you are coming in with the halftime stack. So if you haven't joined us before, Mr. Dazzling Dave has always said from the beginning that he would like us to do a halftime snap. So I want to keep the tradition going. So in the comment section, have a guess what you think the halftime snack is. Just a little suggestion for you of the icons. It's most likely going to be something like that. So let me know what you think. Sarah saying, is it Chris? Not today. Rick saying, non-branded sticks for the halftime treat. Rick remembering that we always go for an Aldi special. Always man saying, come on City. Rick saying, always man saying bananas, very healthy. It is, I think the same for the last one actually. This one. Oreo dairy milk. Can't go wrong. So if I have a chocolate bar, I never end up having it all. Anything banana as well. Right, guys, so let's have an update on what's going on in the table currently. Looking at the game so far, there are still a couple of games still playing until the end of half-time. So let me just re-update those scores now. Anyone else playing? No? Lovely. So Arsenal have scored a goal to make it 1-1 with Everton. So Arsenal not doing their job at the moment. Man City, whether Arsenal win or lose today, if Man City do win their game, it doesn't really matter. But Arsenal still need to win their game with an even glimmer of hope. So Arsenal, you need to find a way to win this game. Brentford are having a miserable day at home this for the end of the season with a 3-0 loss to Newcastle currently. Brighton are holding United to a 0-0. I really hope Brighton find a way to win this one today. Burnley 0, Forest 2. Chelsea 1, Bournemouth 0 currently. Palace are leading Villa 2-0. Obviously, Liverpool are beating Wolves 2-0. And we are the only team with a red card for the first half. Fulham are beating Luton 2-1. Man City are currently beating West Ham 2-1. And Spurs lead Sheffield United 1-0. Right, guys, so let's have a look at the table then. Man City is still sitting first on 91 points. Arsenal are on 87. Despite Liverpool's win today, they weren't going to move or go down any way, shape or form. They still sit third comfortably. Villa are still fourth on 68 points, even though I'm a Wolves fan. I don't want to see any Midland team doing better than us, but credit where credit is due. Villa have had a fantastic season, and to have a Midlands team back in the Champions League spot is absolutely crazy. So well done to you, Villa. And as soon as the season's over and the new season starts, I hate you all over again. So happy for you, Villa. Hopefully, I hope you crash and burn in the Champions League. Did I say that out loud a little bit? Spurs fifth in the league and Chelsea are sixth. Spurs have 66 points and Chelsea have 63. Newcastle and Man United just behind. And let's find Wolves here. Wolves sit 14th at the moment on 46 points. It's going to be a long shot today for Wolves to win that ball back and maybe make it a draw. But let's only hope. Currently sitting at the bottom, Sheffield United on 16 points, Burnley on 24 and Luton on 26. And they have definitely been gone and they are relegated out of the Premier League this season. Right, guys, thank you so much to all of you who have been joining us in the comment section today. A lot of people saying, Daniel saying chocolate bar and Carcel milk chocolate bar. You guys are definitely the closest. Ellie says, hello, I didn't see the first 20 minutes. Was it a red in your eyes or are they against us again? A lot of people in the comment section, I think, are kind of saying the same thing. In my opinion, I think the yellow card was absolutely fair. Semedo's studs are up and it does touch the leg of Alistair. However, when they slow the game down, it looks a lot worse. When they slow it down right to their minimum and they show the referee the picture of Semedo's foot on Liverpool player, it looked like a red card. And I think that's the problem sometimes with VAR. When they slow it down to unnatural speed, it does look worse than it actually is. So I do think a red card was harsh and a yellow card was completely fair. Andrew, Chris saying, I'm going to laugh my Villa in Champions League. They couldn't beat Olympiacos. You never know. Let's see what's going to happen. Always Man said there's going to be there'll be some moan on tomorrow's podcast with Dazzling Dave. Look, I think overall, I think we've all been kind of so happy with how we were playing when we had that FA Cup run and we had the league run, and we kind of definitely had a whimper to the end of the season. So let's kind of bring this into review now then. Let's have a look at our team. A lot of you had said on the watch along over the last few weeks, and especially today, of we need to get rid of players, we need to move them on. So I'm going to go through our team. I'm going to go through our defence, our midfield, our strike situation. We're going to look at the players who are on the pitch right now. Then I'm going to look at the subs bench. In the comment section, I'm going to need your help. Tell me, when I say a player, do you want them in or do you want them out? In or out? Do you want them gone? First of all, it starts off with Jose Sarr. Do you want him in or do you want him gone? Let me know in the comment section, in or out. And I'll have a slice of chocolate while you tell me. Is Jose Sarr, do you want him in or out? Okay, thank you. Those comments starting to come in now. Thank you so much, guys. So Daniel is saying I want to keep Jose Sarr in. Roger says in. Ellie says out. Oh, Ellie, thank you for bringing in that comment there. Let me know if you can think of a goalkeeper we should bring in and put it in the comment section what you think. Roger says in. Carl Whitehouse says keep in. Fabulous. Thank you so much for that. Okay, guys, let's look at our defence then. So we've got Toti Gomez, we have Matt Kilman, we have Santiago Bueno, and also remember as well, we do have Craig Dawson. Auto defenders, do you want them in or out? So I'm going to give you my opinion in a second. Currently, for Jose Sarr, I would say for goal stopping, I think he's been a pretty decent goalkeeper for us this season. And I would say that for that, I would keep him until we find someone of slightly better quality. But I do say he needs to work on his distribution during the off season, because some of his long balls have been questionable all season. So I'd like that to be changed. For our defence, guys, let me know what you think. Daniel says all in, just get one more defender. So Daniel, are you thinking of maybe we don't have enough defence to kind of be begging for choosers there? Let me know what you think. Sarah says, no idea what the budget available. So if we've been off all our players, who's coming in? Well, you'd have to sell some of the players, but let me know. Anything, I think we can find a better keeper. We should replace him, but it's not a keep. Kilman out. Okay. Well, a lot of us have said, remember, that Man United are interested in Kilman. So far as well, we have discussed on the watch-alongs together of what we would do if we sold Kilman, and maybe if we just go to Man United, we could increase that value to a Man United level. So maybe try and give 40, 50 million. Andrew there coming straight in with that common 45 million for Man United. So we're definitely on the same wavelength there. Let's have a look at our midfield then. So we've got Gomez, we've got Lamina, we've got Bellegarde, we've got Aït-Nouri, we've got Semedo. Any of those do you want to see gone? Who are out or who are in? Put it in the comment section. I definitely keep Gomez. I do think he's had a very good season. I'm not, for the last few games, the whole team has been off, so I'm not going to just put this on one player. Lamina this season has been very good. I wouldn't get rid of him. I do see him as a leader for Liverpool. Bellegarde. Bellegarde, if I was going to sell anyone, I'd sell Bellegarde. I'd keep Aït-Nouri, no question, and I'd keep Semedo. I really want to keep Semedo, so let's keep them in there. Let me know, guys, what we're doing with it. So Carl Whitehouse says Kilman will be one. I would move on. Daniel says all in. Andrew says all in. Sarah says Bellegarde. Yeah, of all of them, Bellegarde's young, and I do think he's a very good squad player. But if you're looking at anyone to sell and maybe get some money and buy a slightly better Premier League quality player, maybe you could sell Bellegarde. It's nothing personal to him. It's just looking at our squad and who I'm willing to let go. Always Man says the first thing we should do is increase the capacity to 50,000 and lower the season ticket price. The foundation is our ground, then our players. But also as well, if you are pricing the tickets higher, you can maybe buy some more players. Right, guys, and looking at our forwards then, we've got Hwang and Cunha. Are we going to keep those or are we going to let go? And let's put Pedro Neto in there as well. Would you sell Pedro Neto or keep him in? Let me know. Eddie saying players I would move on is Kilman, Neto for the reason of his injuries, or Silva, Pedence, Guedes, and bring back the skier. Definitely. Look, I think Pedro Neto, obviously, we all are really hopeful for him to have had a good season, but he's so injury prone. Daniel as well, agreeing with Eddie there, saying sell Neto, injury prone. I want to see how much we can actually get for Neto this season. It is going to be difficult because of the lack of quality that they've had for a while. Always Manny says sell Juan, keep Neto and Cunha, so going a bit differently there. And Always Manny mentioned about having more people at the ground will equal the revenue of the players. Andrew Chris saying if 65 million or above for Neto, if not keep. I think we should maximise our profit. I think for the end of the season, I think to maximise the profit we can get out of the players and try and rebuild the team, I would let Neto go for the highest bidder that I can. I think Wolves shouldn't let Neto go quickly. I think they should wait for some bigger clubs to come in and play them off each other like Brighton have done this season, especially against Chelsea. I think Brighton played Chelsea an absolute blinder and got lots of money out of them for like Casado and Cucurella. So I'd hope they'd hold them out for that one. And for Kilman, I think we can get a better quality defender, to be honest. So I'd let Kilman go to Man United, make Man United pay an extortionate amount of money, up to 45 to 50 million, and push our luck there. And then we can reinvest in maybe 2 to 3 good quality players. Right, guys, Liverpool and Wolves are just coming out for the second half. Again, I will update you with all the scores as we go along. Thank you to everyone in the comment section who has been putting in their comments. If you'd like to join us in the conversation and you want to take part in the questions that we have and all the discussions we have, you need to be a member. So if you go into Always Wolves Fans TV YouTube channel, if you like and subscribe on the channel, then you can join us in the comment section. So if you'd like to do that, you need to go there and you'll be able to find out that way. Daniel says, sell Neto, Pedence and Guedes and Silva and get a defender, winger and 2 strikers. So that's what Daniel wants to do. Always when it says no keep of Pedence. Well, from Pedence anyway, I heard that he didn't have a very good relationship towards the end, so I'll probably just let him go, to be honest. Right, guys, Liverpool and Wolves are back out for the second half. Okay, we've re-kicked off. Alexander Arnold with the ball. Liverpool pushing forwards. And it's a goal for Liverpool. Oh, the ball went out. It hasn't. Right, guys, 2-0 Liverpool currently. Having a replay there. The ball is way out. How the linesman didn't see that. They must be absolutely blind. Andrew saying sell Silva after last season's embarrassments. Ignoring the ball for Wolves. Wolves have a free kick. Gomez is over it. Okay, Gomez take the free kick for Wolves. Easily cleared by Liverpool. Doesn't go to any Wolves player there by Gomez. Lamina's been brought down. Another free kick for Wolves. Finds Lamina. Kilman. Lamina. Lamina and Salah. Lamina as well. Lamina wins the ball back. Very fine. Liverpool push forward. Right, guys, we're 50 minutes in. Liverpool 2, Wolves 0. Liverpool had the chance to score their third goal. I don't know how we didn't allow that to go back. Wolves unlucky there. Terrible defending there by Wolves. Gakpo literally has the whole ball. Gakpo looks like he's going to go and score. He crossed it back and misses all the Liverpool players. Lamina wins the ball back. Bellegarde. Nice turn there by Bellegarde. It's a foul for Wolves. The referee taking for ages. That should have been a foul for Wolves after like 2 challenges ago. Chelsea have scored another goal. They are 2-0 up against Bournemouth. Boys, man, no VAR on that decision, not there. Free kick for Liverpool by Bellegarde. Elliott pushing forward for Liverpool again. To Robertson. Wolves clear it away for now. Alexander-Arnold crosses it in. Trying to find Gakpo but misses. Goes straight out for a goal kick for Wolverhampton Wanderers. 52 minutes in. Always moaning, will I be on tomorrow's podcast, asking Dave? I won't be on the normal podcast. However, there is a final review of the whole season, which me, Dave, and a couple of us will be filming on Wednesday. So keep your eyes peeled for that one. That'll be the final review for the podcast. So I will be there for that one. Come on, Chelsea, we need to watch make them win for Wolves. Look, I can't do anything here. I'm literally watching them. I can't make them win unless I maybe pay off Liverpool to lose, but I doubt they will today. Free kick for Liverpool. Right, guys, let's give you an update on the scores at the moment. Arsenal and Everton are still drawing. Newcastle 3-1 against Brentford. Brighton 0, Man United 0. Forest lead Burnley 2-0. Chelsea lead Bournemouth 2-1. Palace lead Villa 3-0. Obviously, Liverpool are beating Wolves 2-0. An exciting game at Luton. Luton are 2, Fulham are 3. Man City 2-1 and Spurs still lead Sheffield United 1-0. Liverpool pushing forward again, as expected, with Robertson. Arnold. Back to Elliott. Back to Van Dijk. Van Dijk. Diaz. Endo. Back to Kwanzaa. Free kick Liverpool taken quickly. Robertson. Back to Diaz. Back to Elliott. Elliott thinking of the shot. Takes it. Goes wide. Carl, just give you an update on here at the moment. So currently we sit on 46 points and we are 14th. We need to hope if Fulham, hopefully if they lose today, then we can go back into 13th with the goal difference. Fingers crossed. Alexander Arnold is taking the corner for Liverpool. We are 55 minutes in. Bedegaard clears it for Wolves. I was trying to get in a position where the sun's not in my eyes as well. Better. A little bit. Hang on. That's it. If I just stay here, then it won't be covering my face. Sorry, guys. Sun outside. What can you do? Right, guys. Van Dijk the ball for Liverpool. Cunha closing down for Gomez. Liverpool pushing forward again. To Kwanzaa. To Elliott. Elliott being closed out by Aït-Nouri. Aït-Nouri trying to Aït-Nouri tries to close it down but doesn't. Totti gets the loose ball and takes it out for a goal throw in for Liverpool. Liverpool take it quickly. Diaz to Endo. Van Dijk. Robertson. Elliott trying to find Luis Diaz there, but doesn't. Jose Sarr clears it up. Jose Sarr gives the ball back. Lovely ball by Alexander Arnold, finding Gakpo. Gakpo gets a shot off, but Sarr clears it. Ellie, there should be. I'll just double check with Dave. If there is a game on Sunday, we normally have a watch along extra on Monday. So yes, there should be. If there's any changes or so, I'll put on the watch along. I'll put on a comment if it is or not. But there will be a final review of the season coming up, which we're going to be filming on Wednesday. But yeah, there should be one on Monday. Kilman cleared the ball. Liverpool win the ball back. Gakpo, ain't no he clears. Elliot has a shot, cleared by Kilman. Another shot for Elliot. Elliot leaves it for Alexander Arnold. McAllister skies it over the bar for Liverpool. Still 2-0. Ellie, for the normal extra time, that will be live at 8:20 or so. The recording one will be a recording, then we'll go out and later on, probably Thursday or Friday. Right, guys, let's give you an update on scores. Arsenal 1, Everton 1, Newcastle 3 to Brentford. Still 0-0 for Man United, Brighton. Nottingham Forest 2, Burnley 0. Chelsea 2, Bournemouth 1. Palace 3, Villa 0. Fulham still lead Luton 3-2. Man City still 2-1. Spurs 2-0 against Sheffield United. Godfrey says there seems to be a lack of interest in most of these players. I do think they've got the end of the season. They haven't got anything else to fight for. I do think the boys are on the beach now, to be honest. I don't think saying they're not trying, but there's nothing really to play for now. So I think they're just running for the motions to get to the end of the season and they're setting up for next season. Yellow card for Endo. Yeah. Endo pulls Bellegarde back, so yellow card for him. Joe's pace Sarr with the ball. Passes it to Kilman. Man City 3, West Ham 1. You'll have to say, really, that's got to be nigh on game over unless a miracle happens. So Man City are very nearly home and dry of the league again. 8 Nori brought down. It's going to be free kick for Wolves. Elliot moaning about it. But no questions there, Elliot. He does get the ball, Elliot, in his defence, but he clips out Nori in the back of the leg at the end. So no complaining there. Cunha, Gomez. Gomez tries to find Cunha, but doesn't come off Liverpool with the ball. Liverpool trying to make a quick break again. Luckily, the goalkeeper's distribution of Alisson is just as questionable as Sarr's in that moment, which I'm really grateful for. Right, guys, there's going to be 2 changes for Wolves coming up here. One's coming off. Dawson's coming on for Huang. And Bellegarde is coming off for Traore. We're going for a bit more of a defensive shape here. Wow. Aston Villa are losing 4-0 to Crystal Palace, so they're not having the best end to the season, but they are in the Champions League, so I don't think they'll be moaning too much about that. Wolves have a throw-in. We are 62 minutes in already into this game. Andrew saying thank you to Cole for telling us about the score. Definitely, it's made it a little bit better, hasn't it? Imagine next season we're on the watch-along, we actually have like some really big wins. It's going to be fantastic. Kilman, back to Santiago Bueno. Lamina. Cunha. Traore. When I say Traore, I think I'm thinking of like the old Traore. It just blows my mind. Tota Gomez, back to Aït-Nouri. Back to Tota Gomez. Santiago Bueno. Hearing the Wolves crowd singing their songs around. Still got some good spirits about them. Good to see and good to hear. Tota Gomez. Aït-Nouri. Totti. Cunha. Some lovely one-touch football there between Aït-Nouri, Totti and Cunha. Aït-Nouri, Totti, Traore being closed down by Salah, but does well. Finds Cunha. Kind of a silly ball there, really, by Traore. Gives the ball right back, but nice to see a little bit of possession for Wolves. Traore holding Liverpool player back then. A little bit better pass to the player there by Wolves. Didn't lead to a goal shot on target, but gave us a little bit of time out of pressure of Liverpool. So good to see there. Gomez with the ball for Wolverhampton Wanderers. Being closed down by two players and wins against them both. Well done. Lamina. Oh, loose ball there. Could have gone anywhere. Uncomfortable. Aït-Nouri of the ball for Cunha. Goes out for a throw-in of Alexander-Arnold. So it is a throw-in for Wolves. Changes coming for Liverpool now. Always moaning. So I just had an opportunity there. Liverpool had a chance to score the third goal. Wolves were able to clear it. Flag's gone up for Liverpool anyway. Always man says, question to everyone in the chat. Do you think Noah loan signing was a waste of money? And are you happy with the player coming on holiday for 6 months doing nothing? Ellie's made a really good point here saying, and Andrew says it's for Lamina. Noah Lamina's 18 years old. Am I surprised that he hasn't made an appearance? Yes. But I do agree with a lot of people in the chat. I do think Noah Lamina was brought in for Lamina. And I think kind of for both of them, for the loss of their family member this year, I think Lamina probably needs a family member. And he's only 18 years old. From what people have said in extra time, for those who are a bit close to the club, talking to the team and talking on the board as well, on the fans board anyway, Noah Lamina was brought in to kind of get used to living in England, getting used to the club, and then maybe more utilised next season. But obviously, if we have brought a player and we haven't been getting the results recently, there's no reason why Noah Lamina maybe could have just started or had a game. I don't think any Wolves fans would have objected to that. I do expect to see more of him next season, but from what I've been told and what's been suggested by people who are closer to Wolves, he was just brought in to kind of get used to the country, and then he'll be playing next season. Sarah saying, early days, let's see what happens. Carl saying, I haven't seen Noah playing under 21, so he's a player we can improve on when we're becoming permanent. Andrew there saying it's for Mario Lamina. So a lot of people, I think I mentioned maybe his age and maybe he's just needing the time to settle at the moment. Cunha pushing forward with Aït-Nouri. Aït-Nouri, take a shot. Cunha, take a shot. How did you not score? Like, that's the biggest opportunity you've had all game. can't even get angry about it. It just is. It just is. We should be 2-1. How annoying. Disappointing. But we move on. Traore the ball for Wolves. Lamina. Traore. Another question here saying, how do you solve problem with Fabio? Sell, swap, loan, get creative. I'd get rid of him, to be honest. He's had his chance with us. I know he's only 21, but he hasn't proved himself on loan. And I don't think he's Premier League material yet. He might be when he's 27, 28, but he's certainly not yet for Wolves. If we could swap him with another striker, that would be great, for another player. Well, I'd get rid of him. No harshness, disrespect. It's not good enough for the Premier League. We are 6-9 minutes in, everybody. It's still 2-0 to Liverpool. Let's have a double check on these tables as well. So City's still leading because Arsenal's still drawing at the moment currently. So nothing's changing there. Chelsea are still on 63 points. Newcastle United are both on 60 at the moment. Man United are still being held to a draw. Let me just double check that. Yeah, they are. So they're still being held to a draw anyway. Changes now being made for Liverpool. McAllister's coming off. Well done. I don't know why I'm clapping. Over my team, but well done. Alexander Arnold's coming off as well for Liverpool. Jurgen Klopp's all smiles. Diaz has come off as well. It does seem like Jurgen Klopp's is giving some respect to some of the players that he's had over the years who's still on the team. Trying to get as many players on as possible. Liverpool have a corner. Wolves getting away quite easily. Elliott gets the loose ball. Elliott's trying to find Van Dijk there, but doesn't. Elliott wins the ball back again. Clears it. Well done. Saar collects the loose ball. Traore. Gomez. Wolves being called offside. Ball given back to Liverpool. Salah. Robertson. Goes wide for Liverpool. It's going to be another goal kick for Wolves. Some interesting changes going on. So Brentford 2, Newcastle 3. Brentford trying to claw that game back. Villa are having a shocker of an end. They're losing 5-0 to Crystal Palace. Fulham 4, Luton 2. Man City 3-1. Chelsea are still 2-1. And they scored all 3 goals, but they had a own goal for the Bournemouth one, so they've scored 3. City score is 3-1. So, yeah, definitely, Ellie, looking at the positives there. Even though we're losing, these Villa are losing as well. 73 minutes gone. Gakpo. Elliot asking for the ball. Van Dijk. Robertson trying to find Salah. Elliot takes the shot. Hits off the Wolves player. Goes out. Oh, Elliot's hurt his ankle there. So a replay of that. I don't understand why Elliot's screaming in that much pain from the replay. I don't know where the pain's really come from unless he's hit his ankle off Nori in an awkward position. He's back up now as normal. Seems okay. Little bit dramatic. Traore for Wolves. Lamina trying to beat out. Okay, Lamina, be careful there. We did pull the shares of the Liverpool player there. Salah collects easily. Arsenal still can't find a win against Everton. Man United have broke the deadlock. They are 1-0 against Brighton. No changes at the moment currently. And Man City is 3-1. Spurs are leading 3-0 against Sheffield United. Cunha trying to push forward for Liverpool. Liverpool clear easily. It is a throw-in for Wolves, taken by Nori. Quickly to Gomez. Nori goes out for another throw-in for Wolves. Always manager, should you be given a yellow card for rowing the rounds? There'll probably be the blue card rowing it for descent. They have different colours of the rainbow, depending on how players feel for that week, feel for the month. The blue card idea is absolutely ridiculous. Elliot. Salah, Wolves get it away again. I absolutely agree with you always. That blue card stuff is just madness. The referee's job is to control the game and control the atmosphere of the game. They're going to go to VAR to make all their decisions, and then they're going to bring a blue in card because they can't handle behaviour. Be a teach for a day. They manage behaviour all day long. Right, guys, but on some positive news, Pedro Neto is coming out for the last game of the season. So Ain't Nori has come off for Bueno and Cunha's come off for Neto. Welcome back, Neto. Godfrey coming in with some fantastic sarcasm. How long will Neto last? 10 minutes? Who knows? Who knows? Always mounting. I thought he was ill. He's always ill or he's always injured. It's one of the two. But all jokes aside, look, I really like Pedro Neto. The whole of the season he's played, he didn't look like he was fully recovered from his last injury, to be honest. But it's good to see him back. Just too injury prone, I think, to keep in the long term. We are already 78 minutes in. Still 2-0 to Liverpool. Doherty taking the throw in for Wolves. Jurgen Klopp's wife being shown on the TV screen there for his final game. Marito, welcome back, Pedro Neto. Liverpool win the ball back. It goes out for another throw-in for Wolves. Taken quickly by Doherty. Back to Lamina. To Santiago Bueno. To Totti. Oh, Totti, mistake there. Could have made it 3-0 for Liverpool there. We get out of trouble. Bueno. The flag's gone up for offside. Another change for Liverpool coming up now. Elliott's coming off for Liverpool. Gakpo coming off as well for Liverpool. Jones comes on. And the players just come on for Liverpool. And I'm going to be very honest. I don't know how to say his name. And I do not want to butcher it. So I'm going to pull it in a Google Translate. And I will try and say his name. But I do not want to say his name and absolutely demolish it. Just give me a second. What's his first name? I can't get it wrong. Dominic S. If anyone knows how to properly pronounce his name, please do. Because I don't want to disrespect him by not being able to say his name. 81 minutes in. Liverpool with the ball pushing forward again. Salah. Throw in for Liverpool. Taken by Bradley. Neto gets a toe in, gives a throw in for Liverpool again, taken by Bradley. Wolves clear it. Could have been 3-0 again, but Lamina does well. Traore gets it clear, but Liverpool come again. Van Dijk goes to the shot again, and it goes from skies over the bar. Still 2-0 for Liverpool. Roger Thompson saying, so will Tottenham and Man United get the Europa Conference League draws? So looking at this then, how it's standing. Man United are still in the FA Cup final. So if Man United do win the FA Cup final, they'll automatically be put into the Europa League, not Europa League Conference. And I think they can knock another Premier League team out. And how it stands, Spurs would be in the Europa League. I think Chelsea might be kicked down to the conference if Man United win. But that depends. That's all if Man United win the FA Cup, which I highly doubt they will. 83 minutes in, guys. Liverpool, unsurprisingly, with the ball. Very hard now that we're down to 10 men. But we haven't conceded any goals yet in the second half, so it could be a lot worse. Going to the ball for Wolves. Pedro Neto. Neto, go for it alone, mate. Be magic. Whenever I see Neto get tackled, it just brings fear into me. But he wins the free kick. Well done, Neto. Brought down by Van Dijk. Another Wolves challenge coming in. Doyle's coming on. Let's see who's coming off. No problem, Roger. Yeah, I do. I think Man United are playing City in the final. I'll double check that at the end, but I'm pretty sure they are. So if Man United win, they'll obviously go into the Europa League conference, because if Man City win, they're already won the league and they're in the Champions League anyway, so it won't impact them at all. Doyle and Neto both over the free kick. Hopefully Neto will be taking it. Always Man saying yes, they are. Thank you. Always. So is Man City, Man United for the FA Cup final. Can Wolves find a last goal of the season? And can it be Pedro Neto? Let's have a look. Let's have a see. Neto takes it. He makes the goalkeeper put into a save. A little bit better there. Always Man City. Hopefully City win. They've won enough. But to be honest, I'd rather have Chelsea make it into the Europa League than Man United, to be honest. Neto. To Doyle. Doyle finds Doherty, but Doherty's offside. Lovely header, though. Doesn't count, but a lovely goal. For an offside goal. All right, Doherty, well done. Nice header. Doesn't count, but, you know, we move on. He's a fingertip again. He's like an inch offside. His shoulders and his head puts him offside. They're having a check of it again. Oh, here we go. We're getting the lines out. We're getting the millimetre lines out. Let's see how far he is offside. There's no way I can say. We're looking for if the back heel and the buttocks of the Liverpool player plays the Wolves player onside. That's what we're actually looking at right now. So is he actually onside? Will we have a VAR decision go our way for the final game of the season? Imagine. Oh. It's his body. The Wolves player's body's offside. Imagine we just bring in this argument to scrap VAR and then VAR gives us a decision. It would have been very ironic. Oh, man, I'm being honest. We're looking for anything. It's a hair offside, it's an ear offside. I just have a question though. If one guy had a size 13 shoe and you're a size 9 shoe, is that the way you're going to see if you're on or offside? If you're going by millimetres? Per question. 87 minutes in. Liverpool pushing forward. Shots blocked by Tommy Doyle. Right, guys, currently Arsenal Everton are still 1-1. Newcastle are leading Brentford 4-2. United have added another goal to their lead to make it 2-0 against Brighton. Forest 2-1. Chelsea 2-1. Palace 5-0. We obviously know what's going on here. Fulham 4-2. Man City 3-2. And Sheffield United Spurs leading 3-0. And Anfield are singing, showing their appreciation for Jurgen Klopp here. Just feels wrong that Jurgen Klopp's leaving. Sorry guys, this light is actually like making me look like a vampire here. Trying to see if I could get better. That bit better. The blinds are coming through, sunshine outside. 89 minutes gone. We'll probably have quite a bit of time added on. We have had a lot of changes being made. Bradley taking the throw in for Liverpool. Wolves really haven't had any major opportunities since the going down to 10 men. We knew it was going to be difficult today to get the win over Liverpool. Sadly, going down to 10 men hasn't helped the situation. But it would be nice to see Wolves score a goal to end the season off. Liverpool fans singing for Jurgen Klopp still. We'll be going right to the end, no doubt. And the added time is going to be 4 minutes. 4 minutes for Jurgen Klopp, 4 minutes for the end of our season. Arsenal have just gone ahead against Everton. Imagine that could have been a wonderful, happy moment for them. But I don't see West Ham scoring 2 goals to beat Man City now. But at least Arsenal so far have done their job and won their last game of the season. It's nice to see that Man City have been challenged to the end. Jurgen Klopp's getting a bit teary-eyed now for the crowd. They're still going. Liverpool have another corner. It goes wide. But really, do they care by this point? It looks like West Ham's goal against Man City has been taken away, so it's 3-1 now. Wolves with the ball. We are 92 minutes in. Totti Gomez pushing forward. Cross by Totti, misses everybody. Doyle wins back the loose ball. Gomez. Pass it to Pedro Neto. Liverpool pushing forward again. It's going to be one final goal for Liverpool to finish off. Salah, that could have been perfect send-off. That should have been a magical moment for you. How the hell have you haven't scored? So the same one of those games, one of those seasons, he hasn't been as fiery. Don't get me wrong, I'd love to have Salah on my team, but should have scored there. Steve, thank you so much for joining us on the watch-alongs. Thank you for joining us over the last few weeks as well. Thank you. Full time at Fulham, between Fulham and Luton. Fulham 4, Luton 2. Man United have won 2-0. All the games are starting to come to the end now. Everyone in the added time. And we have 1 minute of added time left. So, if you haven't already, I know the score hasn't been what we've wanted. I know that we're losing. But for man of the match, let's do man of the season. Who has been your man of the match all year for Wolves? Who's been your favourite player this season? Who do you think has been the best? And if you do have performance rating to give for this game, please let me know out of 10. So who's your man of the match for the whole season? What is your score rating for this one? Trudy, thank you so much. Thank you for joining us for the watch-alongs. I'll see you soon. Daniel, thank you so much for joining us on the watch-along every week. Thank you. Always man and thank you. So Sar for man of the match. Here are your man of the match of the seasons, guys. Let me know. Sarah says, thanks, Chelsea might have had the best of the matches, but have made them a lot more bearable. I'll do my best, Sarah, as always. Godfrey saying 8 Nori and rating 3. Thank you so much. And here we go. We're coming to the end. And that is it. All done. Liverpool win their final game of the season. I am just waiting for these games to end. Have Man City finish? They are still playing, but most likely Man City will win the league in like a minute or so. As I wait for that to become true, I just want to say thank you to everyone who has joined the watch along with us. Thank you to everyone who has come every single week or every other week. For example, Rebecca, Trudy, Sarah, Carl, always moaning, Peter, and there's so many more of you. Thank you for joining me every single week on the watch-alongs. I really appreciate that you give your time to these watch-alongs and you join me. Andrew, again, thank you for joining us. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you to everyone who's bringing their ratings through now. Sarah saying man of the match, Sar, 4 out of 10 for rating. Carl White saying, Joe says Sar for man of the match. Andrew saying thank you for the watch alongs. They've been brilliant. Thank you, Andrew. Always man, and thank you for the positivity. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Daniel, great as well. Also Daniel as well. Thank you for joining us as always. Just waiting for this update so I can officially say who the winner is. Still added time. I don't see Man City losing this now. So I will say congratulations to Manchester City for winning the league again. Arsenal have made a fantastic push this season. The game against Villa, where they absolutely blew it home 2-0, really hurt them. But at least they've made City fight to the end. So well done to Arsenal. Well done to Aston Villa for making it into Champions League. And thank you, Jurgen Klopp. On my video screen now, Van Dijk and Jurgen Klopp are sharing a tear. Jurgen Klopp, you've been a fantastic manager for Liverpool, a fantastic manager for Premier League. It's really sad that we're seeing you leave. Well, I really hope to see you back in football soon. Maybe as the Germany manager. I'd love to see you there. Thank you to everyone who's joined us on these watch-alongs. If you haven't already, please smash that like button. Go on to Always Wolves Fan TV. Smash that like button and subscribe. I will see you all next season. And hopefully, we can't go 38 games with no win. So I look forward to the very first win with all of you. Thank you, Godfrey. Thank you so much. Always, man, thank you so much for joining us again on these watch-alongs. Very soon, Mr. Dazzling Dave will be coming up with his instant reaction to the game. It hasn't been the result we've wanted, but we've had some great games this season against West Brom. We've had a fantastic FA Cup run, came to an end prematurely against Coventry, but it's been a good laugh. So thank you to everyone for joining me on these watch-alongs. Have a lovely break from football, and we'll have to suffer through the England games all over again. But thanks so much for joining me, and I will see you very soon on a watch-along again. Bye, guys. Thank you so much, and I'll see you soon.
Blackpool's mountain high, full moon in the sky. Vengeance in its eyes, vengeance in its eyes. All hope seems to die when he sees your eyes running through the night. Only takes him back, always out of sight, crowding through the night. Run, you can run, but you'll never hide. The walls are coming, you're running. The walls are coming, you're running. The walls are coming, you're running. Walls are coming, you're running. Hunting as a pack, strength in attack. There's no turning back, there's no turning back. All go piercing eyes, focus on the prize. Howling through the night, only takes from back.